I was gonna say, Marisol, you're primarily working with our clients and our friends down in Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
What is the housing market currently look like down there? Because a lot of what we're seeing is how the US, the mainland US in the States, we have the low inventory, we have high prices, we have interest rates that are, considerably higher than they were last year. And this is putting a barrier not only for Hispanic Americans, but for most new homeowners, even people who have a home who would like to sell and move somewhere else, they're holding back. And so what are you seeing in Puerto Rico?
It's the same, or I would say even more challenging right now.
Wow.
There, there is a lack of house inventory, high interest rates, and people with lower income just because of the COVID thing. It's more challenging. I've been reading just a document that was on the newspaper today about how difficult it is to buy a house right now. And it's more challenging right now just because of what I just mentioned. So it's pretty much like in the mainland, I would say more difficult, more challenging.
Are you also seeing the same kind of trends with remote work, people migrating to less populated areas, moving out of the major cities, and then in return of that, people who aren't from Puerto Rico coming in for those rental properties?
Yeah,
definitely yes. And there are investors buying here in cash, and there's a really lack of houses for the local people to buy, and it's been since 2022 started. It has been a challenge for anybody that would want to buy a house. And remember, Puerto Rico is a small island, and that's why it's so challenging right now to acquire a property.
Wow.
Even for to rent a property is a challenge.
So is there anything that lenders are doing right now that's helping improve that? Or is there things that lenders could be doing to help in that situation? Does it go back to education? What resources are available?
They are doing whatever they can, they are educating, you can see them so active in social media to let the people know that there are still opportunities out there, however are challenging, but they are doing their best to to try to help the local people get their houses or get an opportunity to buy a house. But it's challenging times. What I have read this morning, the opportunities went down to 60%, and this haven't happened for 10 years, for the decade.
Wow.
So I don't know how or when it's gonna improve. That's not my area, but that's what I have seen so far, or have listened from my customers. Yes.
Wow.